Today I'm watching for the very first time The Shawshank Redemption. This one was another Patreon choice winner, and it was a movie that has been so heavily recommended to me pretty much since I began my time doing movie reactions on this channel. Once again, I'm going into this completely blind. No expectations, no previous knowledge about it. I did see someone mention that it's based on the Stephen King novel, so that makes me a little bit nervous, but also really excited because The Green Mile was also based on a Stephen King novel. And before that, I actually thought that he was mainly just a horror writer, but I was actually really pleasantly surprised after finding out that he wrote The Green Mile and how beautifully it was written. But as always, thank you guys so much for being here, and let's jump right in. Is he listening to this on the radio? He looks really sad. Is he staring at someone's house? Bullets? A revolver? And alcohol. Not a great mix.
Describe the confrontation you had with your wife the night that she was murdered.
Oh no.
She said she was glad I knew, that she hated all the sneaking around. Later, I drove to his house to confront him.
With what intention?
I'm not sure.
The police dragged that river for 3 days and nary a gun was found. And that is very convenient.
Since I am innocent of this crime, sir, I find it decidedly inconvenient that the gun was never found.
It's so weird. The gun disappeared. And why would he get rid of it like that? Oh gosh, I don't know who to believe.
Strike me as a particularly icy and remorseless man, Mr. Dufresne. By the power vested in me by the state of Maine, I hereby order you to serve 2 life sentences back to back, 1 for each of your victims. So be it.
Wow. I don't know if he's really guilty though. And can they actually, I mean, I guess they proved it. The jury proved it. But it doesn't sound like they really had solid evidence.
We see by your file you've served 20 years of a life sentence. You feel you've been rehabilitated?
Absolutely, sir.
Oh. Why? Oh, jeez. I feel like, yeah, after 20 years in prison, it's enough to change anybody. 20 years outside of prison and you're a different person. Granted, I don't know what he's in for.
There must be a con like me in every prison in America. I'm the guy who can get it for you. So when Andrew Dufresne came to me in 1949 and asked me to smuggle Rita Hayworth into the prison for him, I told him, no problem.
A what? Like a person? Oh, that's the prison? Oh boy, I can already tell through this music that I'm gonna be in for it. And the unknown of if he really committed that crime or not. The rejections that these men are handed out.
Taking bets today, Red.
All right, who's your horse?
That little sack of shit.
What are they betting on?
I'll take the chubby fat ass there, the 5th one from the front.
For like the first ones to get beat up or something?
I must admit I didn't think much of Andy the first time I laid eyes on him. Looked like a stiff breeze would blow him over. That was my first impression of the man.
What do you say, Red?
A tall drink of water with a silver spoon up his ass.
That tall drink of water.
Turn to the right! Ice front!
Wow, he is really tall.
Mr. Hadley, he's captain of the guards. I'm Mr. Norton, the warden. You are convicted felons. Rule number 1, no blasphemy. The other rules, you'll figure out as you go along.
When do we eat?
You eat when we say you eat. You got that, you maggot dick mother...
Oh, jeez.
Put your trust in the Lord. Your ass belongs to me.
Oh, dang.
Welcome to Shawshank.
Oh, that's a prison name. Shawshank. Shawshank Redemption. Oh, that's probably so cold.
That's enough. Turn around. You lousy. Turn around.
What is is that?
Paige, go to your left, pick up your clothes and Bible.
Baby powder? Pick up your clothes and Bible. Wow.
Most new fish come close to madness the first night. Somebody always breaks down crying. The only question is, who's it gonna be?
Wow.
It's as good a thing to bet on as any, I guess.
That's what they were betting on.
Lights on!
Jeez.
I remember my first night. Seems like a long time ago.
Dog, you hear no fish? Daddy, if your mom. Piggy, Paul, I want me.
Oh, that's so eerie.
Hey, fat ass. Place ain't so bad. I'll introduce you around, make you feel right at home.
He's trying to get him not to cry.
God, I don't belong here.
And it's fat ass by a nose!
Okay, he bet on him. He was trying to get him to cry.
I ain't supposed to be here.
Come on, you will shut the fuck up or I'll sing you a lullaby.
Man, shut up. You don't understand. I'm not supposed to be here.
Open that cell.
Oh no.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, even though he bet on him to cry first, he didn't want to see that happen to him.
All the trustees take that tub of shit down to the infirmary.
He obviously doesn't listen to the warden. Takes God's name in vain a lot. Jeez.
His first night in the joint, Andy Dufresne cost me 2 packs of cigarettes. He never made a sound.
Wow. I'm realizing through watching this right now that I've never watched anything about prison before. I don't really know what the inside of a prison looks like. Is this accurate? I don't know. Other than like the Green Mile, but I feel like that was completely different because it was death row. But this is all really crazy to see. Oh gosh, what's in that? No! Oh no, that's so gross.
Are you going to eat that?
No.
Hadn't planned on it.
Do you mind?
Ew. No.
That's nice and ripe.
Wait. Aw.
Jake says thank you.
I thought he was gonna eat it.
Nest over by the plate shop. I'm gonna look after him until he's big enough to fly.
That's actually really cute. He has a bird in his pocket.
Morning, fellas. Fine morning, ain't it? How's that horse of mine doing anyway?
Dead. Hadley busted his head up pretty good.
Oh my.
Old bastard laid there till this morning. By then, hell, it wasn't nothing we could do.
He died? They let him die on the floor of the prison on his first night?
What was his name?
You care, new fish. Doesn't matter what his name was, he's dead.
What the hell? I feel like that happens here pretty often then, with the way that they responded to that.
Anybody come at you yet?
No.
Anybody get to you yet? Hey, we all need friends in here. I could be a friend to you.
No, sir.
I understand you're a man that knows how to get things. A rock hammer.
What is it and why?
What do you care?
Well, if it was a toothbrush, I wouldn't ask questions, but then a toothbrush is a non-lethal object, isn't it?
Fair enough.
A rock hammer.
Word gets around. Sisters have taken quite a liking to you.
Don't suppose it would help any if I explained to them I'm not homosexual.
You have to be human first. They don't qualify.
Oh, jeez.
If I were you, grow eyes in the back of my head. If they do catch you with it, you don't know me. You mention my name, we'd never do business again. Name's Red.
Red. Why do they call you that?
Maybe it's because I'm Irish.
Okay. It's really difficult for me to put a finger on him.
I could see why some of the boys took him for snobby. He had a quiet way about him.
Yeah.
I think it would be fair to say I liked Andy from the start.
Yeah, he's very interesting. Like, I just can't, I don't know who he is. I want to know more. A rock hammer? Because he likes collecting rocks. But for someone that was wrongfully convicted, I mean, maybe it's because he knows that he didn't do it. So he can sleep at night knowing, like, I didn't really do that, but I'm just here. Or he did do it. and he's just sleeping better because he got his revenge. I can't put my finger on which one it is.
Delivery for Dufresne.
That's so crazy that he can get whatever anyone wants, whatever anyone asks for. Even a whole weapon. I mean, someone could kill someone with that.
Here you book.
Thanks.
Dufresne, we're running low on hexite. Get on back and patch us up some.
Oh no. Was it a setup?
Get this in your eyes, it blinds you.
Hush.
Oh no. Oh jeez.
You fight better that way.
No.
I wish I could tell you that Andy fought the good fight, and the sisters let him be.
No.
But prison is no fairy tale world.
No.
He never said who did it, but we all knew.
So they just beat him up really bad, hopefully? Or...
I do believe those first 2 years were the worst for him.
I need a dozen volunteers for a week's work.
Wouldn't you know it? Me and some fellows I know were among the names called.
Andrew Dufresne.
Wow.
Only cost us a pack of smokes per man.
So this big shot lawyer calls me long distance from Texas. He says, sorry to inform you, but your brother just died. Your brother died a rich man.
Jeez Louise, you gonna see any of that?
35,000.
Andy, you nuts? Keep your eyes on your mouth, man.
Andy, brother.
What is he doing?
Do you trust your wife?
Oh, that's funny.
What I mean is, do you think she'd go behind your back, try to hamstring you?
Step aside, Mert. This having himself an accident.
You don't push him off the roof. There's no reason you can't keep that 35,000.
What did you say?
If you want to keep all that money, give it to your wife.
Tax-free?
Tax-free. IRS can't touch 1 cent. You get the forms, I'll prepare them for you, nearly free of charge.
Wow.
I'd only ask 3 beers apiece for each of my co-workers.
And that.
Oh, they got the beer.
As for Andy, he spent that break hunkered in the shade, a strange little smile on his face, watching us drink his beer.
He didn't drink any?
Want a cold one?
Gave up drinking.
Oh, he doesn't drink anymore.
I want to carve the pieces myself.
I think it'll take years.
Years I got, but I don't have the rocks.
True.
It's the part I really like is when she does that shit with her hair.
Understand you're a man that knows how to get things.
What do you want?
Rita Hayworth.
What?
Can you get her?
Take a few weeks.
Weeks.
I don't have her stuffed down in front of my pants right now, I'm sorry to say. But I'll get her. Relax.
How? Rita Hayworth? No. No. No.
I gotta change the rear. I said off!
Jeez.
And you're gonna swallow what I give you to swallow.
Jeez.
Boggs didn't put anything in Andy's mouth. What they did do is beat him within an inch of his life.
Oh, no.
What?
Why?
Where'd he go?
Because he likes Andy? Because he did a favor for him? Got him that money?
No!
Maybe this is a turning point for him. Jeez.
The sisters never laid a finger on Andy again.
Nice.
And Boggs never walked again.
Wow.
To my knowledge, he lived out the rest of his days drinking his food through a straw.
Deserved.
Man likes to play chess. Let's get him some rocks.
Wow. It's so deserved. Like, it sucks to see that happening within the prison, but he got what was coming for him. He was doing horrible things to people, and probably not just Andy.
I got one. Look.
A horse apple.
Oh, shit.
Oh, horse shit. Petrified.
Wait, it's not even a rock?
Jesus.
We had enough rock saved up to keep him busy till rapture.
Oh.
Also got a big shipment in that week. And of course, the most important item, Rita Hayworth herself.
Oh, a poster. So not actually Rita Hayworth. I don't know why I thought he was like, no problem, I can just sneak the actual lady up in here. Nice. Aw. No charge. Welcome back. Look at all his pictures scattered around.
On your feet.
Face the wall.
Pleased to see you reading this. I hear you're good with numbers.
It's pretty clean. Some contraband here, but nothing to get in a twist over.
Contraband?
Can't say I approve of this, but I suppose exceptions can be made.
Because he read the Bible? Oh, did he keep his chess piece? So word got around that
I almost forgot. I'd hate to deprive you of this.
he knows his stuff. Nope.
Hey, Jake, where's Brooke?
Andy.
He's all grown up. Aww.
SHAWSHANK Prison Library.
Brooks, how long have you been librarian?
They made me librarian in 19 and 12.
And in all that time, have you ever had an assistant?
No.
Why me? Why now?
I don't know.
I'm Deacons, thinking about maybe setting up some kind of trust fund for my kids' educations.
Brooks, do you have a piece of paper and a pencil?
They're gonna set up like a little office for him down here, aren't they? It's the perfect space for it.
Budget stretched thin as it is.
Perhaps I could write the state senate and request funds directly from them.
You write your letters if it makes you happy. I'll even mail them for you. How's that?
Okay.
Andy did tax returns for half the guards at Shawshank.
Wow.
Red. Andy, it's Brooks.
What? Why?
I got no choice. Brooks, you're not gonna hurt Hayward. Put the knife down. Look at his neck, for God's sake.
It's the only way they let me stay.
Come on, this is crazy.
What? Wait, does he have to leave prison now? And he doesn't want to?
I come in here to say fare thee well. Ain't you heard his parole come through?
Yeah.
Brooks ain't no bug, just institutionalized.
Yeah.
Outside, he's nothing. Just a used-up con with arthritis in both hands. Probably couldn't get a library card if you tried. Telling you, these walls are funny. First you hate them, you get so you depend on them.
So true. It's so sad. And it's so true.
I can't take care of you no more, Jake. You're free.
What is he gonna do? He's so old and he's been here for 50 years. Gosh, that's heartbreaking. Oh my goodness.
I saw an automobile once when I was a kid, but now they're everywhere. The world went and got itself in a big damn hurry. Sometimes after work, I go to the park, feed the birds. I keep thinking Jake might just show up, but he never does. I've decided not to stay.
No, he's not gonna.
Yes, tell Hayward I'm sorry I put a knife to his throat.
So sad.
You should have died in here.
Yeah, with his friends. That's so sad. He's just an old man. And then he had to die alone.
What's all this?
You tell me, Dick, they're all addressed to you.
I take it.
Well, they answered his letter. They gave him his books. Gosh, that broke my heart.
We now consider the matter closed. Please stop sending us letters.
All this cleared out before the warden gets back.
Yes, sir.
They're just tired of getting his letters. He was persistent.
Wow. It only took 6 years.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna go pinch a loaf. When I come back,
Ew.
this is all gone, all right?
He didn't have to say that. Wow, vinyls? And comic books? Or, no, that's his personal pinching a loaf book. Oh. He's gonna play music over the prison? Oh my god, I love that.
I have no idea to this day what those two Italian ladies were singing about. Truth is, I don't want to know.
Turn that off!
Oh, jeez.
You're mine now.
got 2 weeks in the hole for that little stunt.
Hey, look who's here. Maestro.
Maestro.
You couldn't play something good, huh? And Hank Williams or something?
Hank Williams.
Played a mean harmonica as a younger man. Didn't make much sense in here.
Here's where it makes the most sense.
What are you talking about? Hope.
Yeah.
Hope is a dangerous thing. Hope can drive a man insane. You better get used to that idea.
Like Brooks did.
Jeez. He makes a very valid point. If you have hope in here, you can feel that freedom. But if you don't, that can drive you mad.
Sit down. It says here that you served 30 years of life sentence. You feel you've been rehabilitated?
It's been 10 years.
Absolutely rehabilitated.
Look at the picture. I didn't notice that before because I just saw the big red rejected. He looks so young.
Here, little parole rejection present.
Is that a harmonica? I had one like that, but it was in a red box. I recognized it right away.
It's very pretty, Andy. Thank you.
I loved harmonica when I was little. A new girl for a 10-year anniversary. Marilyn Monroe. Oh my gosh, is it bigger than the other one?
Lights out!
Is he gonna play it? Oh, only one little note.
He wrote 2 letters a week instead of 1. Appropriations Committee voted an annual payment of $500 just to shut him up. He made deals with book clubs, charity groups. He bought remaindered books by the pound.
Count of Monte Cristo.
That's Cristo, you dumb shit.
It's about a prison break.
We ought to file that under educational too, oughtn't we? Andy had transformed his room smelling of rat turds and turpentine.
I love that they named it after Brooks. That makes me really happy.
Just have some of this fine pie my missus made specially for you.
Oh, and some money. I love pie. Is that apple?
You be sure and thank Maisie for this fine pie.
Oh.
Don't dress this? Woman can't bake with shit.
He's gonna wind up in here wearing a number himself. I know you're good, Andy, but all that paper leaves a trail.
Sure it is, but not to me. And certainly not to the warden.
All right, who?
Randall Stevens. He doesn't exist, except on paper.
That's genius.
You can't just make a person up.
Sure you can. Mr. Stevens has a birth certificate, driver's license, social security number.
That's wild.
On the outside, I was an honest man. I had to come to prison to be a crook.
That's wild and a really interesting way to look at what prison does to people. What is it? New prisoners?
Tommy Williams came to Shawshank in 1965, sneaking TV sets out the back door of a J.C. Penney.
I like his sideburns.
We liked him immediately.
Trying for my high school equivalency here, you helped a couple fellows with that.
Don't waste time on losers, Tommy.
I ain't no goddamn loser.
So Andy took Tommy under his wing.
So lit a fire under his butt in a good way.
Boy found brains he never knew he had.
What's he in here for anyway?
Murder.
Caught his wife in bed with some golf pro. Raised them both.
So he thinks he did it.
What?
Elmo Blatch. I say to him, yeah, Elmo, who'd you kill?
He got me this job one time, bussing tables at a country club. So I killed him. Him and this tasty bitch he was with.
Oh my God.
She married some other guy.
It was him all along. Wow. I feel really bad for doubting him now.
It's obvious this fellow Williams is impressed with you.
So he's telling the truth. It's a chance, isn't it? How can you be so obtuse?
He doesn't want him to go. He knows all of his dirty secrets, dirty money.
If you want to indulge this fantasy, that's your business. Don't make it mine.
Sir, if I were to ever get out, I would never mention what goes on in here.
Get in here now.
I was just trying to set your mind at ease, that's all.
Solitary, a month.
Yes, sir.
What? A month?
Come on, it's my chance to get out! Don't you see that?
Get him out!
That's so messed up.
Well, are you saying that Andy is innocent?
It looks that way.
How long's he been here now?
What is that, 19 years?
19. Kid passed. C+ average.
Aww. Oh.
Warden wants to talk.
The warden, why?
Here? That's what the man said.
Stop, is he going to kill him?
I have to know if what you told Dufresne was the truth.
Just give me that chance.
He's freaking me out. No. No. Oh my god. This is so corrupt. What a corrupt a-hole. He had a kid and a family and he was gonna get out. And he just got his high school education and he murdered him.
I'm sure by now you've heard nothing stops. You will do the hardest time there is. In the library, gone. We'll have us a little book barbecue in the yard. Where am I being obtuse?
Wow. Just, wow.
Give him another month to think about it.
Another month? Another month. Can't he write letters out? I mean, I guess his guy that was going to testify for him is murdered. Wow. I'm speechless. The amount of sure evil in that warden.
I killed her, Red. I drove her away. And that's why she died, because of me.
No.
That don't make you a murderer. In here, I'm the guy who can get things for you, sure, but outside, all you need is the yellow pages. I don't think you ought to be doing this to yourself, Andy. I mean, Mexico is way the hell down there, and you're in here, and that's the way it is.
Get busy living, you get busy dying. If you ever get out of here, do me a favor.
Sure, Andy.
Volcanic glass. There's something buried under it I want you to have.
What's buried under there?
Light up. To see.
What in the world? That conversation was so deep.
I'm telling you, the guy's talking funny.
Yeah, he's losing hope.
He asked me for a length of rope.
And you gave it to him. Sure I did. Why wouldn't I?
I mean, he was talking about Mexico and excited and had hope. And then I feel like Red and his cynicism just kind of put him down again. And I think he's just kind of losing it.
Get my stuff down the laundry and shine my shoes. Good having you back, Andy. Place wasn't the same without you.
Yeah, for 2 whole months. A-hole. I hate him so much. He makes my skin crawl. Do all of my money laundering and then shine my shoes after I just killed your alibi. It's horrible. I don't like the look on his face. No, please, no. He wouldn't.
I've had some long nights in stir. That was the longest night of my life.
Is it thundering outside? Please still be alive.
Man missing on Tier 2, cell 245. Damn it, Dufresne, you're putting me behind. You better be sick or dead in there, I shit you not.
Oh, my holy God.
What? Wait, did he escape? How?
Don't say that to me again.
But, sir, he wasn't.
I can see that hate. He was in his cell and lights out.
Has he been digging into the wall, maybe? Behind his big women's posters? I don't know.
He must have said something.
Also, Warden.
Man up and vanished like a fart in the wind. This is a conspiracy. That's what this is. Including her.
Yeah, he did. Red's face. This whole time he's been working on this?
Pressure and time. That's all it takes, really.
Wow.
That and a big goddamn poster.
Yeah. He's gonna frame him when he gets out.
The guard simply didn't notice. Neither did I. How often do you really look at a man's shoes?
Oh my gosh. That's why he was telling Red when he gets out what to do, because he was planning on escaping tonight. And his chess pieces and the books with all of his incriminating stuff in it. Waiting for the thunder. Ew. Stop. Is that the sewer?
Andy crawled to freedom through shit-smelling foulness I can't even imagine.
Oh, vomiting. Oh. Oh, gross.
That's the length of 5 football fields, just shy of half a mile.
Holy crap. Literally. Oh my gosh, this is insane. Good for him. Wait, where did his suit and tie go? Oh, is it in the bag maybe? In the waterproof bag? He is so smart.
Right about the time Raquel was spilling her little secret, a man nobody ever laid eyes on before strolled into the Maine National Bank.
His alternate ID?
He didn't exist, except on paper. He had all the proper ID, and the signature was a spot-on match.
A genius.
He blew town with better than $370,000 of Warden Norton's money.
Portland Daily. He sent it to the press? Oh, so smart. So smart. And all of the data. And it's behind that picture. His judgment cometh. Oh my God, my mind's blown. Dear Warden, you were right. Salvation lay within. Dang. Oh my God. Oh my gosh.
Norton had no intention of going that quietly.
No. He's gonna shoot himself?
We have a warrant for your arrest. Open up.
Jeez.
I like to think the last thing that went through his head, other than that bullet, was to wonder how the hell Andy Dufresne ever got the best of it. I got a postcard in the mail, Fort Hancock, Texas. That's where Andy crossed. Andy Dufresne, who crawled through a river of shit and came out clean on the other side.
What is this, his 40-year interview? Please tell me that they'll accept it.
Your files say you served 40 years of a life sentence.
Well, now, let me see. To me, it's just a made-up word. There's not a day goes by I don't feel regret. Stop wasting my time. Because to tell you the truth, I don't give a shit.
That's what got him approved. Now go find that rock. I want to know what's under it. He looks the same as Brooks, clutching his suitcase tight to his body. Is that the same room?
There's a harsh truth to face. No way I'm gonna make it on the outside.
Buxton. That's a lot of fields. Oh, there's the rock wall. He's like, I made it. I found it. I wonder how long he's been looking. Gosh, the music. Money. Lots of money.
If you're reading this, you've gotten out. I could use a good man to help me get my project on wheels. I will be hoping that this letter finds you well. Your friend, Andy.
I was thinking that it was something like that he had there that was like money or I don't know. And then I thought maybe that it was the gun so that I could prove his innocence. And then he wrote it for him and he put it there because he knew that he was going to be escaping that day.
I hope to see my friend and shake his hand. I hope the Pacific is as blue as it has been in my dreams. I hope.
He gave Red that hope. It's so beautiful. In memory of Alan Green. Was this based on a true story? Gosh, I loved it so much. Everything that I thought was going to happen, like my theories about anything and everything, they were all wrong. I totally understand now why this film is an absolute must watch. And like I said in my intro, it was 100% one of those films that just resonate with you even after the credits start rolling. And you guys know me, I am a complete sap for any story about hope and resilience. And I think that throughout this entire movie, I felt every single emotion that there was to feel. From despair to admiration, anger to inspiration, I felt all of it. A person can be stripped from everything in those prison settings, but you can't take away hope, and you can't take away the music that can play within your heart and your soul, that you can always keep that alive even when everything else around you is gone. And now looking back at it, I do feel bad that I thought Andy could possibly have done that murder. I just wasn't sure. I wasn't sure how to feel about him. The acting done by Andy's character was so incredible, and it had me questioning him from the very beginning. And now looking back, I feel bad for doubting him, but I mean, his wife even said it. He doesn't really open up. He is a very closed book, and he's one of those people that you just want to study because you wonder what they're thinking about. And every word that they speak, you kind of hang on to it because you just want to know more about what they're thinking. And I feel like Red narrating the entire film in those bits and parts, it made Andy's story hit so many different spots in my heart. And seeing Andy suffer the way that he did, being wrongfully convicted, it felt very suffocating at times. This entire movie, until he breaks out and he's standing in the rain, we're in the prison walls. And the only time that we were taken away as a viewer was through watching Brooks and seeing the way that he handled it, seeing the way that he talked about it in his letter. And I'm not going to get too far into it because for some reason that story just hit me really, really hard. But it shows you how much these people go through in prison, especially when they have a life sentence. And I'm definitely realizing now through this movie and through The Green Mile that Stephen King does an excellent job at making you feel bad for a person in their situation, no matter what they've done in their past. I also absolutely loved Morgan Freeman's character. Yes, the narration that he did throughout the entire film was beautiful and amazing and really set the tone for what was happening. But I think what I liked the most about Red was how many layers he had to him, how he felt him struggling with the institutionalization and his very slow erosion of hope. And it wasn't until he just didn't give a crap anymore that they set him free, which I feel like shows how cruel the prison system can be. That not until you are completely broken, or like Red said, until you're completely gray and you only have 2 marbles upstairs, that they finally give you your freedom. But then seeing his transformation at the end because of the note that Andy left him, and then him just talking the way that he did about hope and how this is what freedom feels like. It was just so beautiful. So totally understand why you guys love this film so much. It was everything that I thought it would be and more. But I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.